Razabani for FightHype.com. With me, promoter Eddie Hearn.
How are you?
I'm well.
You're looking at me a bit strangely.
Yeah.
I know.
We're here, final press conference. Not your fighters, Prograis and Taylor.
Yeah.
Probably a relief for once.
It's a pleasure, it's an honour. I mean, it's nice as a fan. You know, like I said, I don't represent any of them yet. But I just thought it was such a great fight, and we had an opportunity to put a great matchroom card on with the World Boxing Super Series final, Prograis Taylor, which I think a lot of people are calling the fight of the year. So, and we've got an amazing undercard, of course, topped by Chisora Price, and then the main event of Prograis against Taylor, which for me can only be a fight of the year contender. You know, two great guys, two great mixes of style, two great mixes of personality as well. You know, you saw the sort of fiery Scott up there swearing and blinding. Regis Prograis couldn't understand a word he was saying. You know, living in LA with the shades on, and you know, I think that it's going to be an amazing fight, an amazing night. Probably the best card I think we've ever done, top to bottom, you know, in terms of entertainment.
Ever?
I think so, because even like at 5 o'clock you've got Radovan against Luke Blackledge. At 6 o'clock you've got Barras, Caller's guy against John O'Donnell's a great fight. You've got Amo Williams, you've got Shannon Courtney, they're floating. And then you've got Conor Benn against Jamoy, you've got Lawrence Okoli going for the European title against Ngabi, which I think is a great fight. You've got Ricky Burns against Lee Selby, you've got Chisora against Price, and then you've got Prograis against Taylor. I don't think from top to bottom we've put on a better card than that ever. And I think it's going to be a special night.
You feel like two of these fighters are potential retirement fights for the loser?
Yeah, I mean, Chisora Price. I mean, look, I think David Price has been a revelation in his last 3 fights, and Chisora's been a revelation, even though he lost 3 fights ago against Dillian White. Like, his improvements, his hunger, his raising profile have been quite sensational. And you know, I think we're in a position now where this is such an intriguing fight between Chisora Price, because David Price just starts to carry himself with a little bit more energy now, has a little bit more of an aura and an air of confidence about him. You know, I saw him last night, got himself a couple of new branded tracksuits, I've seen he's got a new logo, you know, so like little things like that tell me, you fancy it now, don't you? And Chisora, I think probably more pressure on Chisora in this fight, because against Parker, I think he's probably expected to lose that fight, but now he's expected to win this fight, and if he doesn't win this fight, he's in an awkward position, you know, so, and if Price wins this fight, it's one of the great turnarounds of a career I've ever seen. I mean, after the Povetkin fight, people told him to pack it up, he come back with a win. After the Kuzmin fight, people told him to pack it up, and he comes back with 3 wins. If he beats Chisora, you've already got to say he could fight anyone in the division. So that's what's on the line for him, and you know, he's continuously stepped up in these situations. This time he steps up into a situation where he fancies it, he really fancies it. He's not taking it at late notice. I know it's 4 weeks, but he was training for 4 weeks before that. He's not. He doesn't think he can't win. You know, he's looked at this fight and gone, do you know what? Don't get me wrong, he's getting a nice few quid. But, you know, interesting.
Chisora's gone on record this week as well and said that Usyk's the name that he wants. Is that
I think the winner of this fight against Usyk is a big fight. And I think one of the issues is that Usyk's instructions to me are he wants to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship next, and I will act on instructions. But if he did want to fight in between, the winner of this fight is a great fight for Usyk in the UK. Now, the winner of this fight can fill any arena. I mean, in David Price's case, maybe even Anfield, against Usyk, against Dillian White, against Joseph Parker. You know, so that's really what they're fighting for, and it's a fascinating situation. One that's being debated, you know, internally by the sort of boxing community. Coffee with Adam Booth yesterday, and he was like, what do you think? You know, we sort of talked about it for 10 or 15 minutes about what could happen, about the history. They would have sparred together in the past. Everybody that sparred with David Price has either felt the power or been hurt at some point, so everyone knows how hard he hits, and Derek's got to try and avoid the missiles and get in there and break him down.
Eddie, in other news, what is going on with the WBC? We saw a few announcements, obviously, at the convention. Let's start with Dillian White.
Yeah.
They've announced that if he was to be cleared by UK, he will not be mandatory at least until 2020.
Yeah, I've got to look at that, and I don't want to say too much because that goes completely against their original ruling, which was that Dillian White would be mandatory for the winner of Wilder Fury 2. So he hasn't been charged of anything, so I mean, if he's cleared, well, he's cleared at the moment. So what they should be saying is obviously we've made our ruling, which is that he is the mandatory for the winner of Wilder Fury 2, unless he is charged or, you know, for any activity that the WBC would deem to remove him from the rankings or to charge him with. So I think they've done it all wrong. But again, I don't know enough about it. I woke up to this morning, our guys are out there in Cancun, so I'm going to touch base with them after the presser and see what's what.
So your original understanding was that
he's mandatory to the winner of Wilder Fury 2.
Franchise champion. Is there a risk now with Canelo being a franchise champion? We'll come to Devin Haney shortly. But when it comes to 2021, they just make Deontay Wilder the franchise champion.
They will, yeah, they will. The issue that I have with it is, and look, the WBC do a lot of great things in boxing. We don't agree with everything that the governing bodies do, of course. It wouldn't be normal if we did. I don't agree with franchise champion in the slightest. I'll tell you the reason I don't agree with it. Because how do you chase greatness? You know, how do you try and work your way up a ranking system to try and get your shot at the king? Right, so we made a decision with Devin Haney a year ago to chase Vasily Lomachenko. Right, so we go with the WBC, go up, silver titles, international titles, get the final eliminator against Abdullayev, win that, we're now mandatory. Right? Yes. You're gonna. For me, Lomachenko's a crazy fight for Devin Haney. But him and his dad told me, we want Lomachenko. We can beat Lomachenko. Let's get him mandatory. Then they go, no, you can't touch him because we're going to move him up to franchise. So yes, Devin Haney is now world lightweight champion, and it's great. His money's gone up in the contract, but he never got that moment of achieving greatness. He will. I don't worry as much with Devin because I know he's going to fight great fights. You know, he's going to create his own legacy, and now he's official world champion. I just wish he could have won that world title by beating Lomachenko or someone else. And he does as well deep down. I mean, he's just ecstatic that he's world champion. But he wanted Lomachenko. We all did. So how do you achieve greatness if you can't touch it? So, you know, he's worked his way up. He's mandatory. So now you rely on being picked. And if you're really good, you ain't going to get picked. So the only way you're going to get it is if the fight becomes so big and the fans demand it so much. So what I'm saying to the fans now is let's put the pressure on Lomachenko to fight Devin Haney. Because we've been robbed of that opportunity. So let's make it happen via alternative means. And by the way, Lomachenko is such a great champ and wants to fight the very, very best that he may choose to fight Devin Haney.
Well, he went on record on an interview.
Yeah, I saw it. Like, he wants. Yeah,
he would like to fight Haney or Deontay Davis in 2020.
Yeah.
But the question is now, what is regarded as the 4 belts when it comes to undisputed?
Well, that's a good question because when Canelo got moved up, people started saying to me that a Demetrius Andrade fight was no longer an undisputed fight. So in this situation, I presume that Lomachenko cannot be an undisputed champion until he fights Devin Haney, which hopefully might be good news. But you know, you can't try and build up the rankings to get to God, if you like, and then once you get there, they go, no, sorry, actually, you can't do that anymore. We're just going to keep him protected. Lomachenko don't need to be protected. He don't want to be protected. So.